Imagine you got home from school, you turn on your TV, and you see this. That, my friends, is Regular Show. Regular Show is a 2009 Cartoon Network cartoon made by J.G. Quintel about a blue jay, which is a bird named Mordecai, and a raccoon named Rigby, who work as groundskeepers at a local park, which they call the park. In every episode, they always get into some sort of supernatural adventure, most episodes leading into everything spiraling out of proportion. It's definitely not a regular show. In this video, I'm going to be explaining why I think Regular Show is one of, if not, the best cartoon ever. I'm going to be explaining a lot more things about the show too and why I like it so much. So if you haven't already, hit the like button, it would really help me out, and subscribe if you are new or have not done so already. But before this video starts, I want to let you guys know that I have finally got merch. Yep, I've got merch, Brainz official merch. The store would have gone live by the time this video goes up, and there's so much stuff you can get on it right now. There's t-shirts, there's hoodies, there's mugs, there's socks, there's so much you can get, and it's all in the link in the description. I hope you guys will go on to enjoy it because this has taken a long time to get up. But yeah, we're just gonna get straight onto the video. Merch link in description. Regular Show's first appearance dates all the way back 13 years ago by a video called The Naive Man from Lollyland. Pretty sure this was the first one, but there was also one called 2 in the AM PM, which was followed up after. It's basically how the first character ever, Pops, was kind of invented into Regular Show, and then 2 in the AM PM is about Mordecai and Benson. Then the first proper episode is actually an unaired plot. You could only find this on a DVD, and the characters look somewhat different, and the art style is kind of different. It came out in 2010, and I gotta say, I really liked this episode. Not many people have seen this, but I actually remember watching it somehow. I think I actually have a Regular Show DVD, so it might have been from that. But yeah, it's actually a really funny episode. Starting off with Mordecai saying the first word ever in Regular Show.
Milk.
Yeah, milk.
Milk.
Now, Regular Show's target audience was originally for adults with their old 2 in the AM PM and the Naive Man from Lollyland having a few cuss words here and there. But when they got the heads up from Cartoon Network, they instantly had to cut out the swears and go PG clean. Like my channel, by the way, subscribe if you're new.
It's already in motion.
Well, put it out of motion!
You pissed me off.
That means the audience could branch out into kids, teens, and adults. So that means the comedy, music, and everything else can be related to adults, teens, and kids. I remember actually watching one of the first few episodes with my dad, and we both instantly fell in love with the show. It just had a cool charm to it, and my dad likes the 80s music in it, which we'll get into later.
Oh yeah, that's what the ladies like.
Comedy is definitely my favorite part of Regular Show. Basically, the comedy that I like now is all because of Regular Show. It's just the funny feel of it, all the random puns and the random jokes are just so funny to me. Especially in the old episodes where they were allowed to get away with a lot more. There's just so many funny episodes, and I'm gonna list a few off right here.
He's gonna drop his balls when he sees how good we set up these chairs. He's gonna be all like, oh no, my gumballs. You know who likes special entertainment like that? My mom! Hello, Governor.
Don't look at our crotches while we synchronize our watches.
Synchronized.
Yo, Pops, I found your Mustache Monthly.
And those were only a few examples. My favorite probably has to be the one with the clown or the Mustache Monthly one.
Fine. You think you're so hot? How about a victory drink? I call it the Mississippi Queen.
Mississippi Queen? Why do you call it that?
Oh, you'll find.
Music they're allowed to choose is actually a real big deal for the show, and it has made a lot of outstanding scenes and memorabilia, like when they had a synthesizer battle.
things impossible through music.
Launch resumed.
Thank you.
That's why music is so good in cartoons. Like, it can lighten or darken an episode in any way, shape, or form. Especially music that not many people can use or not many people have the rights to. It's just great to see cool songs that aren't allowed on some types of shows that are in regular show. Now, there is Just Set Up the Chairs, Season 1, Episode 2. Just Set Up the Chairs is the second episode of Season 1 of regular show. It first arrived on September 13th, 2010, on the exact Rigby accidentally turns one on where it says not to, and a weird video game demon unleashes. The episode just spirals out of proportion from there, and it becomes one of my favorite fight scenes in any episode ever. There's so much comedy involving this episode too.
But you are gonna clean up this mess, and you can start by sweeping up the special entertainment.
So stay tuned for that. Just a quick reminder to go check out the merch. Have you bought the mug yet? You haven't? Bam, what are you doing? Go buy the mug right now. Go, link in description. Now that that's done. One of the things I admire so much about regular show is how it can expand from a comedy to different types so quickly and so simply. So simply, is that even a word? Simp! Almost every single episode is upbeat, comedy, and just fun. But when regular show has the chance, it can be a really emotional show. Just take this scene for example when Mordecai can't be with Margaret. And in this scene where Benson loses everything.
Next to other people, like me. Don't you two understand? I'm about to lose my job. You may not care about keeping your jobs, but I care about keeping mine. Because if I lose my job, I have nothing. Do you hear me? I have nothing.
I'm hoping it did. It definitely did. A few years ago, regular show had a movie where they revealed the biggest truth behind Mordecai and Rigby ever.
Read the letter.
Do it, Rigby.
From the admittance office of College University. Dear Rigby, we regret to inform you that you have not been accepted into this fall's freshman class at College University.
Keep reading!
Though College University is a massive school, and it was a record year for how little applications we received, the admissions committee simply could not find any reason to include you in our enrolling class. The deans were obliged to select among candidates who clearly could do the minimum work required at CU. We hope you can understand our situation, if you can understand this letter at all. But rest assured that we did not make this unanimous decision on a whim, and as a result, we are not able to consider any appeals to this decision. So don't even try. Though our school motto is the college for everyone, sometimes college isn't for everyone. We thank you for your interest in CU, but again, to reiterate, we won't be seeing you anytime soon, or ever. Sincerely, the admissions board at College University.
You've been lying to me all this time?
Mordecai? I can't believe you, Rigby. All this time you were lying to me? And what? So you forged my rejection letter, is that it?
Yeah, but...
Why would you do that?
I had to. You would have gone off to college without me.
Thing is, this is actually true that Mordecai was being held back by Rigby, but it is good to see that they still run the end of the movie made up and are friends again, and then the series continued on till the finale, which we're going to talk about right now. Throughout the 8th and the last season of regular show, you can kind of see when they go to space that it becomes a bit more serious, and around the last 10 episodes it leads into a battle between Anti-Pops and Pops. Anti-Pops is revealed to everyone that he is an unstoppable, my favourite cartoon ever, and I hope you can finally see why I like it so much. It was a great cartoon. JG Quintel, if you're watching this, hit me up. That would be amazing. That would be so cool. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe, Ghost Brainz merch, link in description, and I'll see you all next week.